Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and welcome to a follow-up video / part 2 of the discussion that revolves around one Quantum TV. Now this video is to touch base with you guys on a couple of things that I didn't quite vocalize in my last video, and they were brought up in the comments here on my last video that really truly need to be addressed. So that's why this video exists. I'm gonna talk about some things that is beyond disgusting and definitely warrants a huge call out. So we all know that this guy is a narcissistic, bigoted piece of human garbage, right? So anything that comes from this man really shouldn't be too surprising at this point. However, he actually had the unmitigated nerve to tell people to off themselves. Why? Because of fucking Elden Ring. That's right, over a goddamn video game. That right there is beyond insanity. In fact, I don't think insanity can properly describe that. Now, like I said in my last video, I am unable to show actual footage from Quantum TV here in this video because the guy has a raging boner to try and falsely strike people down that use even an inkling of footage from him for commentary purposes, which, by the way, is more within the realms of fair use. So instead, I'm going to refer you to the Act Man's video, timestamps and all, where we get to the point where it is actually shown that Quantum TV actually tells people to off themselves over Elden Ring. Now, the thing is that Quantum TV had actually removed his 3 review videos on Elden Ring, gee, I wonder why, because there's a lot of incriminating and shitty things that he said and done in that video that make him look like a shitty person. And so he tried to cover his tracks, but here's the thing, is that not only when you put something out on the internet, it's there for everyone to see, and even if you remove it, there is a way that someone is going to uncover that, but also Streisand effect. I don't know if the guy understands what the Streisand effect is, because the more you try and silence something, the more people are going to talk about it, and the more attention that something that you're trying to silence is going to get. So yeah, you are beyond a disgusting human piece of shit if you think that it's absolutely okay to tell someone to off themselves, especially over a video game. Like, you need a straitjacket and you need to be admitted. I'm just saying. And while we're on the note of straitjacket material, what if I was to tell you that he actually had, and I shit you not when I say this, but he actually had at one point referred to Review Tech USA as a pedophile. Yeah, Review Tech USA, a pedophile? Excuse me? Yeah, no, that is beyond incorrect, and that's also beyond insanity. Not to mention, that's also slander as well. But yeah, just an FYI, Quantum TV had actually compared Rich from Review Tech USA to Onision. Fucking Onision! Like, are you absolutely insane? Keep in mind, Rich is not only not a pedophile, he has a goddamn family. If he was a pedo, I'm pretty sure he would not be allowed to be around his kids. Like, what the literal fuck, dude? But yeah, you know what? Honestly, this guy not only needs to be held accountable big time for his scummy behavior, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, the guy is a fucking danger to the platform in more ways than one, and in my honest opinion, YouTube, you need to deal with that ASAP. And for all the cancel culture marks out there, this is not cancel culture. Holding someone accountable is not cancel culture. Let's clarify that from the get-go. Okay, so this right here is going to briefly touch base on doxing threats. Yes, this guy even resorts to doxing threats. Now, as we see right here, this is from the Act Man. I'm going to be reading the tweet verbatim, which says, and I quote, "I can confirm that Quantum TV is threatening me and my family with doxing and violence. Even reached out to my mother saying, we wouldn't want families to get hurt or involved in this. I wish I was fucking joking. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight." That right there is a grave mistake. The last thing you ever want to do in life is threaten another man's family. Like, what the literal fuck? So this here kind of goes back to the part where I had mentioned that this man-child had actually reached out to the act man's mother over a fucking criticism video, but something that should have been elaborated on a lot more would be the fact that it wasn't just out of contacting the mother because of a video, but there was also threats of doxing and violence as well, which goes way the hell past any type of internet drama. Like, again, that is something you do not do, and you more than deserve what you have coming if that's the case. And I don't care if that sounds harsh. You do not target another person's family. Period. Bottom line. No excuse. Nothing. So we've reached the conclusion here of this video, but I want to say something a little extra here, and that's actually dedicated to all of you amazing people. So one of the things I want to say is a big thank you to you guys. In the last video, I was expecting maybe 200 or 300 of you guys would have viewed that video, but no. As of me shooting this video, there was almost 1,000 pairs of eyes that had viewed that video and was made aware of the type of person that Quantum TV is. So I want to thank you guys for the love and support that you've shown in that video. But I also want to thank you guys for bringing these things to my attention that I had not talked about in the last video, and I honestly wish that I had talked about all that as well in the last video, so that way there wouldn't be a need for a part 2. But then again, you know, the silver lining here is that what we had talked about here honestly kind of deserved its own video, because you don't tell people to off themselves and you don't falsely accuse people of being pedos. Like, that, is beyond asinine. I don't give a fuck what your excuse is. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. Have yourself a damn good one, and thank you for taking time out of your day as well to view these videos. I'll see you next time. Oh, and Quantum TV, here's the double bird. Fuck yourself, buddy.